Doberano Moi Canale. Good morning, my channel here from Penmar Park, Venice Beach, California. And of course, we have had a huge fire up in Pacific Palisades, which has come down the mountainside, down the hillside into Brentwood and is encroaching on Santa Monica right now. If you look at the skies here, you'll notice it's very sunny, but with all the smoke and haze in the area here, it's quite apocalyptic looking here. Huge windstorm. Winds are blowing, Santa Ana winds with gusts up to 70, 75 miles an hour have knocked down quite a few trees here along the golf course here. I noticed that our tent campers and a lot of our homeless campers here this morning were packing up, in fact, and they are heading out. It is just too windy and too dangerous here even for them. They are packing up, heading to other locations. Most likely today will be the day that they will accept shelter. We've got a number of trees that have just come down. These trees here on the golf course are, of course, a lot of them are rotted from beetle infestations here. And just like this, like you see right here, you get that strong breeze and they just crack apart. Golf course is, of course, closed today just for staff only. They're trying to clean up. There's several trees on the golf course that have fallen as well. We're gonna do a quick walkthrough through the neighborhood. I did notice all the electricity is out over here. We have no power. There's no power here on Rose Avenue, no power on Penmar, Cortland, Indiana, the other streets here. Hopefully the power will be restored soon by LADWP. I'm sure they're very busy with other areas that they're attending to, as well as the fact that all the emergency services are dealing with the two big fires, the Pacific Palisades and the Altadena fire this morning. I heard that mayoral candidate Rick Caruso's house actually got burned last night, and that at 3 a.m. they ran out of water. Okay, as you see here, we got gunships in the air. That's the Marine Corps gunships. That's because President Biden is in fact in town. So I also heard a rumor that because of that, they didn't want to run extra sorties of water once it was dusk, because they wanted to keep air traffic to a minimum. So that might have complicated the problem with airdrop of water at night. Since the president is in town, they wanted to restrict the airspace all over LA. Really bad timing. Anyhow, I do see that the gunships are heading toward the fires. Potentially, maybe the president is on board the copter, and he's going to go for a little look-see if he is in town. Okay, let's do a little look at the golf course here. We'll take a walk up, see what the current condition is. So we're on Rose Avenue, just a little bit west of Penmar here along the golf course, and yep, here we see the first major tree damage here that has come down. You've got the LA City 311 services are out here attempting to trim up the trees and remove them so they don't block the roadway. So this tree has in fact been uprooted here. Right there. Came right out with the strong wind. Took that tree right out. Blocking the street. Got a lot of looky-loos here. States of America, see it? That's the presidential motorcade's helicopter. They're gonna think I'm well, here's the presidential air support because President Joe Biden is in town. Of course, they were hovering over the neighborhood at 1:30 in the morning. The neighbors love that. So there are several other trees that have come down. We've got Department of Recs and Parks out here, cutting them down, chipping them up here. Let me get my little butt out of the street here so I don't get run over. So all these have come down. They got the chipper. They're gonna chip them up. So, as you can see, these trees are rotted from the inside. They crack. It's all rotted here, and then they just come down and crash down. You can see they just, the insides are hollow here. Devastated by the decades of beetles chewing them up. So, yeah, we got a lot of compromised temp fence line here along rows. They're gonna have to repair all that. And hopefully we'll get the power restored to this neighborhood soon. At Rose and Cortland here, we've got our temp fence. Looks like it's just completely blown over here. Probably try to get some of the grown men from the neighborhood later on if Parks and Recs or Street Services doesn't pick this up here. And walking westward along Rose Avenue here, heading toward Lincoln Boulevard. As we are going past Cortland here, you can see all the way up to Frederick. Looks like the fence has been compromised up there. The wind's just too strong. Just blew it all down. Blew it down, knocked it down. Okay, I hope all those that are in the mandatory evacuation fire areas have vacated. Let's hope this fire stops spreading. Let's hope that they have enough water up there. As I heard on the news radio, ran out of water at 3 a.m. after 15 hours of straight trying to pump the water onto the fire, but with the heavy winds not being good for firefighting. They have issued people in the evacuation order, please shut off their gas and shut off their water before they go to try to conserve water. All right, I do see here we are in the 900 block of Rose Avenue here, heading west toward Frederick Street, and I do see another huge chunk of the temp fence here has in fact blown over. So yeah, that was one heck of a strong wind. And I do see several trees on the golf course have been knocked down, not just on the edge of the course blocking the roadway here, but on the golf course over there. We can see one more tree. So looks like today will not be an ideal day to try to get any golfing. Of course, I got a couple neighbors that saw me out here running some footage, wanted to talk to me. They said that they saw some of the unhoused people were looking like they were attempting to break into the property on some of the residents here. I do see a lot of the homeless did flee the park this morning because it's too windy for them. Yeah, they're most likely looking for new places to camp. And if you're not home, they in fact may go into your house and squat. So yeah, if you're not in an evacuation area, I definitely wouldn't be leaving. I'd be at my house protecting it. If you are in an evacuation area, yeah, you do want to get out of harm's way. Okay, so this looks like the last little bit of a compromised temp fence here. Yeah, this isn't just one or two sections. One or two sections here. Danny Slant himself usually just comes out and muscles it up and picks it up and reattaches it, but a little more work than what one man can do. Anyhow, if you're enjoying the content of the Danny Slant channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, leave a comment, leave a like. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm and allows me to bring you the continuous fabulous content of the Danny Slant channel from Penmar Park Golf Course here in Venice, California. We're here on the Marvin Braude oceanfront path here in Santa Monica, right in front of the Santa Monica Pier. We're going to continue heading north up to Pacific Palisades. The fire is still not contained. It's burning. There's a few people out here on the bike path this morning, not too many. As you can see, visibility here heading north on the other side of the pier as we get closer to Pacific Palisades. It's just absolutely smoky up there. It's very cloudy. Sun is peeking its head out here. We're gonna go check out the destruction of this fire. Here we can see a couple more of the airplanes that are going to do the water drops. They are making as many passes as they can. They fly back over the ocean. They drop down, fill up their tanks with ocean water, then fly back over the hillside right here. As you can see, we are about a mile north of the Santa Monica Pier, heading toward Pacific Palisades here. It's getting quite smoky. Gonna probably throw on my mask here in a minute, fill up my water bottle here as we get close to the fire. So we're here at Entrada and Pacific Coast Highway. Here you can see the airline water tankers just scooping up the water right here. And now they're gonna head right back over to the Palisades right here. Dump that water off. Entrada Drive and Pacific Coast Highway is the station here for the LA Fire Department ground support here. They're staging here. I noticed they've got a trailer here with the mechanic with a number of spare tires going through the hot, ashy area. You're definitely going to get flat tires. Your tire's only made out of rubber and steel. It will pop. I had the pleasure of running into Fabian from Santa Monica Close Up just a few moments ago, and he mentioned that he had been going through the trailer park, and he in fact got a flat tire as well on his electric scooter. So I got a couple tubes with me as we continue to head further north here, heading into Pacific Palisades, getting much closer to the fire, which is definitely active. I can see it actively smoking coming right up here, right on the edge of the cliff here that overhangs Pacific Coast Highway. So we're here at the parking lot here. We are just south of Will Rogers State Park here. This is the LAPD staging area. Sheriff's Department as well as here. Sheriff's Department, Los Angeles, Police Department Mobile Command Center. Boy. And as you can see, up on the hillside there, completely charred all the way down. Wall of flame has come all the way down, completely across the ridge all the way down here. And as we get closer to Temescal Canyon Road here, you'll see where it actually crossed over Pacific Coast Highway. And got some of the buildings. Let's just say air quality is absolutely atrocious. Yeah, I got the mask on here. But yeah, it's like, imagine if you were camping and you were sitting right in front of your smoky campfire about 1 foot away. That's pretty much what we got here. We have several other fire departments from the Southern California and Central California. That was Santa Rosa. And I see we got Orange County Fire Authority. That's part of Cal Fire. That's Santiago Canyon crew. We got water tankers down here. Okay, this is the part of the bike path here, where the bike path kind of officially ends. You got to ride in the parking lots to get to the end, the turnaround point here. This is Will Rogers State Beach. This is actually Temescal Canyon. And if you notice there, that is just scorched earth. That is just apocalyptic, Mad Max, end of the world type of scene. I mean, it is just nothing left up there. Everything in this path is just level. Wow. Now, one resident of the community here, which is at 16001 Pacific Coast Highway, that's the Tahiti Terrance trailer park here. Trailer parks which go for more than $1 million, by the way, because of the view. He brought his little Model T down here, Model T kit car. Smart guy, saved his car. Wow. If you look up here, just destruction. Okay, smoke is quite putrid. I'm gonna throw up the mask here. Got tankers, 4,500 gallon tankers from LADWP, potable water, drinking water here. So whether they're going to use that water for firefighting or they're using it for residents, so they can have some drinkable water. Now, here's the maintenance building right before you get to the final parking lot, where you got to turn around on the bike path here. And this is absolutely destroyed. This was LA County maintenance, and they had 2 gas pumps in here, and propane LPG tank right there. Look at this. End of the world, apocalyptic looking. Look at that. It looks like it exploded, blew all the windows out over there. Scorched. Tires pop. Oh. Yeah, a lot of burnt plastic smell in the air, carcinogenic. All right. Wow, so the tank, the gas tank right there, they had a diesel and an unleaded gas for the vehicles. That was right there. So yep, as the fire crossed over, Pacific Coast Highway came down the hill in Palisades, it got to this maintenance building and just absolutely destroyed it. Okay. When you got a big nose like mine, it's hard to keep the mask on. Anyhow, if you're enjoying the content of the Danny Slant channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, press the bell notifications, leave a like, leave a comment. It allows me to continue bringing you all the exciting content of the Danny Slant channel. Look at this. Look at this destruction here. Okay, so it crossed and just torched it. Here's the tree on the other side of the building here. Absolutely burnt down. And as you can still see, the fire is not contained. I mean, there is something very actively burning right here. We are just roughly a half-mile north of Will Rogers State Beach of Temescal Canyon. The address of the trailer park here is 16321 Pacific Coast Highway. They've got the parks blocked here. If you got a press pass, you can go in there, but I don't really want to get a flat tire. That'd be a long walk home here, back to Venice Beach here. And this is my normal, one of my normal daily bike rides. I do this for exercise. I come out the end of the path here and come back home. That's a nice little 13 and a half mile round trip. Okay, we definitely have something very actively burning at the top of the hillside. As of last night, they were at 0% containment. The winds have definitely died down. I heard reports that there were looters, so it looks like LAPD and Sheriff's Department really is kind of cracking down on people just wandering around these neighborhoods. I just saw El Segundo police car just came by with lights and sirens, so they're up here to assist with extra police patrols. The fire is still active. I mean, you can see it right behind me at the top here, at the top of the ridge. So they're still doing airdrops. I don't even know if the firefighters are up there putting water on it. They did, in fact, run out of water at 3 a.m. There are 3 1 million gallon reservoirs of water for the Palisades, and they ran out of water, and LAPD couldn't refill it in time. In any case, we have to ask ourselves this question: how did this fire start? And my suspicion is that it was a homeless encampment. It hasn't been proven, but they did say, the press did make a statement saying that it was an errant fire near someone's backyard. I don't think any resident would be lighting a fire during a 80-mile-an-hour wind gust windstorm. So could be that. Hopefully an investigation will determine that. Or the other most likely cause is a downed power line. In any case, we need to ask ourselves, is either one of those acceptable? Is it acceptable to allow these super damaging fires? This is going to be the worst fire ever in the history of California. I heard estimate already is at $158 billion worth of property damage just in Palisades alone, not counting the Hollywood fire and the Eaton Canyon fire and any other fire that's springing up right now. It is not acceptable to do nothing with the infrastructure. It is not acceptable to allow homeless to camp wherever they want and start camping fires whenever they feel like it, due to the danger to human life and to our property. We need to push back on our politicians and let them know that's unacceptable, and we will not stand for it anymore. Hopefully this is a big enough wake-up call. We had a fire 2 years ago. We lost 200 homes then, but it got contained because it wasn't quite so windy. Let's hope that we actually start doing something about this. All right, I think I'm gonna actually get on Pacific Coast Highway here. I never do this because I don't like to ride with the traffic, so I always end my bike right here, but there's such light traffic here. They may even have the road blocked off, so I'll be able to take my bike comfortably along the side. I'm gonna go up to Sunset Boulevard, maybe all the way up to Topanga Canyon, check it out up there. We're just a little bit north of the Bel Air Bay Club here on Pacific Coast Highway. It's just a little bit south of Sunset Boulevard. And look at this. I mean, this is just scorched. You can see high rate of speed, just came right down the hillside here, burned everything. Yet somehow this tree right here seemed to survive. I don't know whether the fire department was able to get water or just the wind. I notice here, we got a beer bottle right there. Didn't even burn, so yeah, it was enough to cross over. Are you safe?
No, we're not safe. All our neighborhood is burned. All our houses are burned. So, no.
Where are you staying right now?
In a hotel in Santa Monica.
In a hotel, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to catch up with my family.
Sure, I pray for you and your family.
Thank you.
Obviously a lot of devastation here. Obviously people are not going to be so happy. I know they lost their homes and everything. But they're staying in the hotels right now and with friends or family. It's very sad. Okay, let's continue north up up Pacific Coast Highway here. That's Southern Cal Gas that just passed us, definitely shutting the gas off. Gas has been shut off up here. That's Cal Fire, which is our that's our state fire department here, which in my opinion we need many more Cal Fire. I got a police officer here pulling over to the right here. I thought he was maybe going to tell me I wasn't allowed up here, but I see plenty of other people across the other side of Pacific Coast Highway on the west side there. Okay, here, oh, look at this. We still got active smoking right here. Look at that. The ground is still smoking. Jesus. This is the corner of Pacific Coast Highway and Sunset Boulevard. They've got the two gas stations here, the 76 station and the Chevron over here. Both are closed. They've got the road blocked off. They're not letting anybody up here. You can hear the alarm going off over here in the office building here. That's Equinox Gym. Hopefully that's just a precaution and nobody was actually trying to break in there or do anything. So, yep, we got it all closed off right here. They got Sunset blocked off. We got a resident here. They're coming down. They might have been driving around trying to go back to their neighborhood to see if their house is still standing. Okay. At this point, I've had quite a bit of the smoke inhalation here, so I gotta put my eyeglasses back on here. A lot of debris in the air floating around, a lot of ash. Okay, we're about a half mile, 3/4 mile north of Sunset on Pacific Coast Highway, and the fire definitely came down here. That house at the top is standing, but it came down the ridge right here, jumped Pacific Coast Highway, and absolutely destroyed the lifeguard operations of the Will Rogers State Beach. I can barely make out the number. Looks like the number on the side of it melted. It looks appears to be 17540. 17540. Oh man, that is just completely torched and melted. I can hear the water just running in there. That got inside the bathroom, must have burned out the roof and broke open a couple water pipes in there. Leave my bike right here for a minute. All right, we're at 8.02 miles from Penmar. So that gives you a little idea the distance that we're at here. Yeah. Absolutely destroyed. All right, I see a lot of nails. I'm just wearing trainers. Don't want to get any tetanus. Wish there was a way you could turn that off, actually. I know they need to unstick that. I don't see a valve. If there was a valve, I could turn it off. We've got another one running in there. Oh, so you can see, I mean, the houses are still up to That one looked like it got a little bit charred, but it came down right here. So just swooping down the valley. These people are very lucky. Over here, where the bridge is to go across the highway, that house is leveled. So somehow it snaked down the canyon, came down here. I don't know if those people are, they got their houses protected by the fire department or they had their own sprinkler system. But obviously it was pretty intense that it could come down here. Look at the size of these. Burned up all this down here. So this is the Will Rogers State Beach lifeguard station here. Just for a frame of reference, it's about half a kilometer north of Sunset. Right where Gladstone's restaurant is, just north of there. Basically, we're right here. This bridge is the Porto Marina Way that'll take you up to the Getty Villa. This is Castellammare pedestrian crossway here. That allows you to cross so that if you want to go up to the Getty Villa, you don't have to walk across Pacific Coast Highway. This building is destroyed. Completely destruction over there. That's bad. Off there in the distance, you can see the Getty Villa. Definitely scorched up there. The actual villa at the top looks okay. Let's take the Castellammare Bridge over here and take a look. Yep, wood is still smoking here at this structure. You can see it. All right, I know I like the bicycle in my gym shoe trainers, but today might have been a better day to be wearing a nice pair of thick-soled steel toe boots. Oh yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh, man. Okay, you guys know I love to yap on my videos, do my vlogging, but the smells are just too bad. Too much burnt plastic and wood up here. The only thing that survived right here is the cement chimney. Oh. Alright, let's see if I can get past this hot spot here. Still smoldering, holy smokes. Over here, under, ooh, this is hot. That's hot, that's like walking through a campfire. That's really hot. Who says Danny Slant doesn't go get you the extra footage that the regular news reporters, mainstream media won't get you? Still smoldering. Well, there's the multi-million-dollar views you pay for. Yet, this guy's house is destroyed. Yet here's the amazing thing here. Look, tucked into the corner, behind his little storage crap. His tennis racket survived. There's his car. Flat tire has probably been sitting there abandoned. A lot of people like to store stuff. I know I'm one of them. We're gonna get to that project. We're gonna fix it up. Here we got what looks like the end of a little personal garden hose. So maybe this guy was keeping this wet over here. How you doing? You press?
Freelance. I mean,
freelance.
I don't really make anything off of it. But you know.
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. We're barely making a few nickels. Danny Slant.
Oh, nice. Good to meet you.
What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Hey, man, this is unbelievable. I got to put the mask back with this. The smells. It's a lot of mostly wood, but there's a little bit of plastic here. I can feel it.
Dude, I was
okay. There's a warranty. Hey, that's a Frigidaire from Sears. It's still under warranty. It's covered. Don't worry. We'll take it back. All right, just trying to make a little levity. I know it's really sad. Everybody lost all this stuff here, but it's a post-apocalyptic here, man. This is like out of a Mad Max movie.
Yeah.
It's a lot of destruction.
Yeah.
Hey, how are your feet doing? That little hot spot that we had to zip through here.
Yeah.
So the address here is 17560 Castellammare Way, I believe. So we're just basically about right at the Getty Villa is where we're at here.
Pretty much, yeah.
His car survived. You see that? That's unbelievable. And do you see? Survived. Which just lets you know how that fire snakes down the canyon with the winds being so high. It just blew in almost a direct western fashion.
Exactly.
And didn't go to the north or south, and so people could save.
Because like this house reduced to rubble. That, like those right there,
yeah,
still standing.
Absolutely perfect. Right, the condo right up there. You can see the top of the thing. All right, now that the sun has come out, which is good, that means the fire is getting contained here. The sun's popping out here. It's getting a little warm, which is nice. I'm starting to sweat a little bit, which is a good thing. Look at this. Okay, so
I'm gonna get moving on.
yeah. All right, pleasure meeting you, man.
Yeah, good meeting you.
Thanks, man. I tell you what, I think I'm gonna follow you down here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, be careful.
Yeah. Don't push too hard on the banister here, on the railing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna be. Yeah. Just,
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the most structural.
Nope, that ain't gonna hold you. Just take your balance. Yeah, I saw that. All right, stay safe today, man.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you. All right, considering I have nylon pants on here, I'm gonna move over that hot spot we gotta go through here. Move through that quickly. And still active, still burning over there. Mom, can I play basketball today? Well, we'll see. Look at that. Look at the backboard. The backboard, the glass just melted. I know I'm right in the sun to try to get you. Look at the glass. The glass just friggin' melted on the backboard. The netting didn't completely burn because that's probably nylon cord. But the glass melted from the heat. Wow. Okay. This guy here, still smoking. Sorry for the the loogie sounds there. Just obviously quite putrid smoke here. All right, and there's your railroad ties, which were used for your steps to get up, and you can see the sap inside of the thing. That's probably pine. These are probably pine logs just bubbling up. So it got so heated. That's unbelievable. Okay, yet you can see that house right up there is still standing. That house got destroyed, so somehow that little tiny little canyon right before that house, and the fact that it's up on stilts saved it. Maybe he put his sprinklers on here. This guy's house is just gone. There's nothing left here. This is absolutely just destroyed. Okay. Here, note to self, careful where you're stepping, especially on wood here. A lot of exposed nails. I took the sunglasses off, even though there's some sun out, but there's so much debris floating in the air here. These embers are just floating around. They're not hot, but they're just getting in my eyes here, making it hard to see. So definitely put the clear goggles here, the safety goggles. So this house got torched. This is burned. Yet you can see the equipment here. This guy's got a lift jack here, end loader basically, and just right here, this guy's house is fine. He's fine here. This house under construction is fine. The house is right above it right here, fine. But yet above that house right there, you can see it scorched that house down the ridgeline. You see the telephone poles here and the steps that go up, so it looks like the fire burned to the right of this, through the canyon, right through here. Okay. 17575 Pacific Coast Highway. Okay, I left my water back on the bike. I'm thirsty. I gotta get some Voda. I'm Jijan. I'm thirsty. Okay, here we go. This is the walk through the fire pit. Let me throw my mask up. Okay, railing is not hot. Here, coming down through here. That's active. You can sneak through. It's hot. Just go fast. If you got rubber soles, they're gonna melt.
We'll go after you.
Okay, thank you. Be safe.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. You're gonna put out any? There's a few.
Trying to put out the spot fires.
Yeah, there's just up there. Yeah. I was gonna say that's a great idea.
Yeah.
There was a garden hose there, but I couldn't get the tap to go.
Is it this? This is active?
This is this little bit right here,
Okay.
but this because we're on cement, you really don't have to worry about that much. It's gonna that'll smolder out. But there's a
focus on ones where we just like.
if you go all the way to the right, there's a couple pine boards that are with the sap that are still burning. I mean, still it's I doubt it, but yeah, I mean anything that could make a spark and you know,
Yeah.
I mean the thing is you can see where it just wound down the canyon. That house is fine. The construction house is fine. His Mercedes is fine.
Yeah.
That got one. This one got torched. The next one up. You're up on top.
Yeah.
All right. I really am sorry, guys, about everything that happened. I pray for you guys. I really hope things can be okay. Your house is still there.
We're checking right now.
You're checking.
So.
Okay. Let's pray to God that it's still there. Okay. Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Be careful. Go run over. Go to the left. It's a little less hot. Okay. Be careful. Okay, so those are some residents who live there. They got fire extinguishers, 2 little fire extinguishers, 2 little buckets from Home Depot. They're probably gonna fill it up with sand or dirt up there and dump it on there. Yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, there's not much risk here. It's pretty much those fires are just tiny little spot fires. They'll burn up. They're not gonna go, as long as the wind dies down here, that'll mostly put them out, but it's not a bad idea, especially since they said their house is right above. Oh, yeah. Whew. It's good to get out of there now. I got the slight ocean breeze, which is good. So that means we don't have much of a sand. We're getting a little bit of an ocean breeze right now. And there should be a tiny bit of humidity with that, which is really good for not making the fire spread. Okay, if I look up here around the next corner up there, I see another active fire, but that is really a little bit too far for me to ride. That's all the way based up there. That almost looks like that fire could be up in definitely Malibu. That might be Topanga Canyon over there. I'm not quite sure. I'm not gonna go up there. That's very active though. All right, I think I'm gonna get a little water here and take a little break here. So we're right here near the Getty Villa, Porto Marina, Pacific Coast Highway. Not sure where I'm at on battery light. I can't see the thing. I'm running a little low, so we might do our outro here. Just in case I run out of battery, I will just say this is Danny Slant saying ciao ciao for now. Let's pray for all the victims of the fire and destruction here with the Pacific Palisades Fire here in Los Angeles, California. We're here at Getty Villa, and the villa looks like it survived, but here, this building right here definitely did not. And although these right here survived, yet coming right down the hillside, the flames were so large, the heat so intense that it actually crossed Pacific Coast Highway. It crossed it right here, and if you notice right here, this utility pole burned down. So the power is out right here. Utility pole burned out here. So just letting you know, that fire truck that just passed by said Sonoma County. So yeah, we've got support from all over the state of California here. We got Cal Fire, all kinds of county fire departments and other city fire departments down here helping out here today. That last truck that just passed was Los Angeles Department of Public Health. They're going to check the air quality levels. Yeah, this is kind of interesting here. A little study in how fire and high winds work. That wind was blowing strong 80-mile-an-hour gusts, Santa Ana winds, blowing at a westward direction, coming straight down, and whatever it is in their path is just going to get burned. Yet didn't really travel too far north and south. It tries to climb the canyons, and if it gets over with the spark it does, you can see the top of the retaining wall up there at the Getty Villa is all scorched. Okay, I'm pretty far up Pacific Coast Highway. Like I said, I don't take my ride this far normally because there's just way too much traffic for me to feel comfortable. But with the blocked roads, a lot of reduced traffic here, I don't feel so uncomfortable taking the ride up here. Okay, so we are at the Getty Villa. I'm gonna cross over here. We have still active smoke here. Looks like the retaining wall. Looks like the retaining wall went up here. I don't want to get too close with the bike. I'm gonna get a flat tire. I don't want to get hit by a car. A lot of smoke here. All right. Wow. Still going. All right. So how you doing?
Good. This is the evacuation area. If
Yes,
you
sir.
could please turn around. I'd appreciate it.
Press allowed?
Yeah, do you have your credentials, sir?
I don't, but we can look them up online.
Okay.
I gotta turn my camera off. Okay, so you're just not from this point forward?
Right. This is all. I don't know how. I'm not sure how you got in here. We're trying to address that.
Okay.
But yeah, this is all evacuation because there's power lines down and firefighters.
You got it. I'll make my turn around here at the Getty. Okay, keep it a good job,
Okay,
guys.
if you
I
ever-
do have a press pass. I just don't know how to get it out. So it's okay.
Okay. If you come back with it, you're more than welcome to come in, sir.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah. Be safe. Just watch out for traffic.
Yeah, for sure. It's starting to pick up here. I've been out here since about 8, and it's getting.
Yeah,
it's like I'm already on my last battery.
Okay.
Right,
I use GoPros myself. I know how they go. Yeah. There's another car coming up.
yeah, let me get out. I'm gonna go in here and then I'll cross when it's safe.
Yeah. Be safe, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so don't have my press pass, so they want to turn me around, which is okay. We're almost done with the battery here. We got plenty of footage. I'm gonna call it a day here. Okay. Okay, so this is the Getty Villa, 17985 Pacific Coast Highway. We got California Highway Patrol basically just shutting down traffic, including us on the bicycles. Unless you got a press pass to go up there, they're trying to keep the people out of here, bicyclists out of here, you know, etc. And the riffraff, which I appreciate.
My parents' house is gone. Everything's gone. Yeah, but they have no water. They're not doing anything.
Chance you take us just to see your house? We can't. They're very stressed. It's elderly people. They're very
But liability, I don't think there's any more fire in the whole neighborhood. Everything burned already.
We can let people.
We just want to know what's the status with the house.
We can let people through warning zones.
Can we walk? Can't walk. No bike.
Yes, no biker, no access for anything. Yeah. So we're trying to figure out that aspect of it, why it's like that, to make sure that on social media.
So from the Getty Villa, which is Coastline Drive and Pacific Coast Highway, California Highway Patrol is stopping the traffic. They're stopping the bicyclists, which is good. Stopping the looky-loos. If I had my press pass, I could go further, but you know, I'm far enough here. I'm pretty far out here. We're already at 8.7 miles. Time to start heading back here. They definitely want to stop people, looters. You know, these guys don't necessarily look like looters, but you know, they say they want to check on their property and stuff, but you never know. So this is, I'd actually rather appreciate to see that. So, we're heading south on Pacific Coast Highway, just south of Sunset Boulevard. Definitely see the active fire up there still. I've been out here now for a good hour and a half here at least since I last passed this spot. Hopefully you can catch off on the right side of the frame here. You see the plane, he just went in. they got the water. Okay, let's see if he's gonna make that drop. He's gonna get on top of it or not. Well, he looked like he rolled past it. There might be on the other side of the canyon where he's trying to get the base of it, not the very top there. So they're trying to use the airplane water tanker drop to put this one out right here on this particular canyon. Okay, and as quickly as that, he's back. So he's dropped his water, and now he's going to go back right into the Pacific Ocean and get it. Fill up his tank again. He's flying westbound. They fly west, make a little loop, turn the plane around heading back east, drop low enough, land on the water, fill up their tank, and then take off out of the ocean back over to the active fire here. So this is right on the ridge here. This is the end of the bicycle path, the final parking lot when you're traveling north here. This is the top of the ridge right here, which is very close to the Tahiti Terrance trailer park that was at the bottom of the hill. So yeah, I can see the orange flames there really coming up. That's definitely very active. Okay, I tried to get directly under the flight path here of the airdrop water tankers planes here. So it looks like they are going a little bit further in their destination there. It took them about, I waited here about 15 minutes for them to come back around. These are the two planes, 243, 245. They might be dropping their water much further east of where we saw that active fire from the perspective of Pacific Coast Highway. Some e-scooter just hit me. Huh? Some e-scooter just hit me head on. Look at my fork. Oh. He cranked me. I was in the right-hand lane over here. I didn't have my camera on or anything. I just had my pocket. I came back from shooting footage. He hit me. He was flying. He was all the way in the oncoming. I went all the way over to the right. I'm screaming, "Hey, stop, stop!" The guy finally locked up. You can see his skid. He's got a 15.5-foot skin. Surprisingly, I feel okay, man. I mean, he hit me head on. I squared his wheel squared my. Look at it. Look at it. No, but I'm standing here, I'm still kind of fucking, I'm dazed. Anyway, I came down on my helmet. Boom, I went to the left and clanked my helmet. I'm glad I had it on.
I'm glad you're okay.
Anyhow, guys, I'm just trying to get my whereabouts. I'm just okay. Yeah, I appreciate. No, I'm cool, man. I'm just sympathy. Look at the fucking fork. Look at her. Yeah, well, I said, dude, give me your name and your area. He said, no. And I chased after him. I was supposed to run, and he broadied up north. There's so many of these little ass hats on these electric scooters. This guy was flying. All right, yeah, guys. I'm wrapping up my video for my vlog. This is Danny Slant saying, thanks, guys, for stopping. Sympathy, I appreciate it, man. We got a lot of things going on today. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it, man. Take care. Okay, so that ends my bike ride. I gotta walk it home now. I'm at 13.94 miles here. I still to get back to Penmar is about 3.5 miles of walking here. I can't even roll the bike. Excuse my French. Okay, so I made it home. Looks like I got a big bruise on my thigh. I don't feel like anything's broken. My bad shoulder still hurts like hell, but the bike is mangled. In any case, It's Danny Slant here from Venice Beach, California, saying ciao ciao for now, and we wish all the people who lost their homes, we pray for them, for all the horrible devastation that they incurred, and hopefully things will work out for them. Okay, ciao ciao for now.
Danny Slant is a Slavic American. He loves long distance bicycle touring, holidays, bike trekking and travel.